Hi everyone, it's me Ace here, back at you again with another video, and this is now my second trophy list review. Seeing as how the overwhelming majority of you liked my first one, I'll now be making this a regular type of review. Requests are always welcome for this. Also, if I don't have the platinum on a game that's requested, I can still review the trophy list. However, it might not be a perfect review, as I don't have my own experience in earning the trophies on the game. I will also mention I'm only discussing the base game trophy lists, none of the DLC trophy lists. Also, further to mention, if a game is requested that I've never played before, I can still review the trophy list, only it will be less perfect than anything else because I can't fairly or accurately judge how hard certain trophies are over others. I can only go on the names of the trophies and how you have to earn them. Anyway, now that I've said all that, let's get on with this review. Alright, first of all, thanks to our fan Multiculturalism for suggesting this and to give me a fucking good reason to talk about Ghost of Tsushima again. So, this trophy list, believe it or not, is actually a bit boring. Despite this being an open world story driven game, the trophy list doesn't do a good job in offering any proper or interesting trophies, which fucking sucks. I know they wanted to keep the game realistic, so I guess that means they had to limit the creativity of the trophy list, which again, fucking sucks. Most of the early game trophies are obtained through progressing the story, and most of the later ones are earned for completing the mythic tales. This isn't a bad thing, but it's the rest of the list that makes this really crap. You have a few combat trophies, a few collectible trophies, and a few more for killing enemies in a few specific ways. With how limiting this is, I don't really have a lot to go with here. I don't even have any guides to mention, as everything is really straightforward and simplistic. You might need a guide for a couple of things, but that's about it. That's literally it. I'll now move on to the trophy categories. The bland trophy. It was hard to pick one just for this category, as for me there are several bland trophies on this list. However, it goes to the trophy called Open for Business. You just have to make enemies stagger 50 times. The enjoyable trophy. This goes to Cooper Clan Cosplayer. For those who don't know, this game was made by Sucker Punch Productions, who made a game series called Sly Cooper, which I happen to really like. In most of their games, there are usually references to other series they have made, and it's no exception here either. I always love seeing a game with a Sly Cooper reference. The most effort trophy. No question which trophy gets this, it's hands down body, mind and spirit. For this, you need to complete all the hot springs, all the haiku, all the Inari shrines and all the bamboo strikes. For those who haven't played the game, there are a lot of these located over all three of the main islands. They aren't hard to do or find, they just take so long because there's so many of them. The most annoying trophy. In all honesty, it took me quite a while to decide on this as I couldn't think which trophy was the most annoying. However, after a lot of consideration, I give this to the Have a Nice Fall trophy. Now, this is in no way a hard trophy, I just give it this category because it is the one that probably requires the most amount of set up time to actually get. The Well-Rounded trophy. This goes to the Master Liberator. It requires you to liberate the whole of Tsushima Island, so you'll have every opportunity to put your abilities and skills into claiming back the island. This allows you to explore a variety of different areas in the game and just have a fucking good time playing it. While this is an enjoyable platinum to go for and to earn, this trophy list is a very poor letdown. I give it a very, very low 2 out of 5. Now, since this has been a bit short, I'll mention a new thing I'm adding. I'm going to make up a trophy, and depending on the list, it will determine if this is something that will be easier or a bit more frustrating. You don't actually have to do this, but if you want to, then feel free to go ahead. Here, I'm going to make a trophy called Way of the Warrior. It's a gold, and to earn it, you must kill 300 enemies in one session without dying. The difficulty isn't relevant to earn it. That's all for this review, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a fantastic day.